Hi. So I'm hopping on to say hi, wishing you guys a happy Thanksgiving. And if you are in North America, in Canada, it's Thanksgiving weekend. So my confessions of a Joy-o-Holic today, it's really about gratitude. I'm actually feeling a little overwhelmed. Very full, very filled with gratitude and presence and gentleness and kindness. And there's probably a tinge of sorrow in there somehow. I'm not sure, but there's like a little hint of something unsettled. And Thanksgiving, it's an interesting time. Last night, my mom and I went out to the family farm nearby, and we got to be with family and have a Thanksgiving supper with all of them. And it was lovely, and just gratitude for being able to be with people. And I'm just in this place of reflection of my connections, my creationships. And Thanksgiving, I think, for many people that, we go through these routines of, you go see the family or you don't have family, and it brings up different things for people. And for me, it's just raising a lot about connections and how connections matter. And if we're alive on this planet, my take on it is we're born into this humanity. We're born into this world of people, and our connections matter. And Thanksgiving itself, right? You've got pilgrims and First Nation people coming together and breaking bread, and that's a whole tradition and history that needs to be honored and valued and looked at, and how we tend to people and how we're in right relations with people, and what part of our pasts did not go well. Did we not choose the best for everyone? And there's things in our history with how we treat First Nation peoples, how we're the settlers, the not like who are the newcomers, all of that. And in all of it, wherever you are in the world, for me, it's about relationships and being in right relation, the right relationship with myself and the right relationship with others. And not that there's a right way to be, like my way or the highway, but to be able to come together and sit at a table and have diversity have diversity be. And we're all so beautifully different. And in all of the beauty of how different we are, we still, in all of us, there's this gratitude for connection. And to be honored and witnessed and celebrated and seen and tended to and taken care of and held. And I'm getting teary, like not everybody has that in the world. A lot of people in the world don't have that. And I also know that who I am being and who you are being and what you choose to be in your relations with others can change yourself and can change other people, can create change, can be the light and the invitation for people to start to be in relations that honor that respect, that tend and care and hold people in our differences, not in spite of them. So that's where I'm at, The fall is a very moving time for me. The trees surrender their leaves. The earth blooms and blooms and blooms all summer long. And then it's this chorus of color. And soon the color will fade and we'll enter into winter here where I am. And so there's this deep richness in the land right now. There's a deep richness in the bounty of harvest right now. And it's inviting me to draw the circle wide, to draw the circle wider and include me in that. And so I just want to thank you. I want to thank you for being here. Thank you for being part of my circle, community, the ways that we connect to people. And connections deeply, deeply, deeply matter to me. It's a part of my being. It has been that way ever since I was little. And connecting and creating and communing with people and celebrating each other and lifting each other up along our journeys is so vital in my life. And a lot of my life I can be hanging out here in my house with my dog who's currently licking my leg. and it's good and it's full and it's quite simple. And even if you're far away, even if I don't see you very often, I want you to know I feel deeply connected to you, whether we've met in person or not. It's very true. And so on this day, whenever you're watching this, I want you to know that you matter and the connections that you desire deep in your heart that feel honoring and respectful and kind and caring to you, though they matter. And I wonder what we all know about being in Thanksgiving, to give thanks for what we have, even if we don't have everything we desire. But I know gratitude and grace are beautiful, beautiful ingredients for change and creating greater and breaking down barriers and taking down walls, whether they're inside us or in our relations or the people and communities around us. So with that, I was wondering what I could share with you. So I actually got out some beautiful books. So thinking of Thanksgiving, this is a book. It's too long for me to read at this moment, but I really want to give a shout out to it. It's called The Table Where Rich People Sit. It's absolutely phenomenal. It's a Bird Baylor story pictured by Peter Parnell. It's an amazing book and really fitting for this time that we're in. Check it out. But I also wanted to bring in some poems by Mary Oliver. It's a lovely book, Why I Wake Early. So I was thinking about the mood I'm in and finding some words that might fit for this Thanksgiving weekend. And every day is a day of Thanksgiving, really, if you get up on the right side of the bed. So I wanted to share a couple with you. So the first poem is called Why I Wake Early. Excuse me. So I invite you to just breathe and be. Put your feet on the earth, hand on your body somewhere, your heart, your belly, your chest, your legs. Soften your breath, soften your belly, unlock that jaw. And may these words seep through the cells and the soul of you into that core and the truth that you are looking for, that only you know. And may these sing to you like a song, a soul song on this day. Why I wake early. Hello, sun in my face. Hello, you who make the morning and spread it over the fields and into the faces of the tulips and the nodding morning glories and into the windows of even the miserable and the crotchety. Best preacher that ever was, dear star, that just happens to be where you are in the universe, to keep us from ever darkness, to ease us with warm touching, to hold us in the great hands of light. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Watch now how I start the day in happiness, in kindness. Taking another breath. The last poem for you today. And thank you, Mary Oliver. Look and see. This morning, at waterside, a sparrow flew to a rock, a water rock, and landed by error on the back of an eider. Okay. Let's do that again. Look and see. This morning at waterside, a sparrow flew to a water rock and landed by error on the back of an eider duck. Lightly it fluttered off, amused. The duck, too, was not provoked, but you might say was laughing. This afternoon, a gull sailing over our house was casually scratching its stomach of white feathers with one pink foot as it flew. Oh, Lord, how shining and festive is your gift to us if we only look and see. So I invite you to look and see, my friends. Breathe deep, deep, deep into the earth. Breathe big and wide, wide, wide as the sky. And look and see. And all of those things you can give thanks for. And whether you are sitting at a table of 1 or 101, know that I'm sending you lots of love and kindness, and so grateful that you're here. That's the confession from this Joy-o-Holic.